What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Tuesday, July 4th. Happy 4th of July, folks. 2023. It is coming up roses. Have you blown your fingers off yet? If not, then you're not living. No, I'm just kidding. Please be safe out there, folks. I worry about you guys all the time. But happy 4th of July to you and yours. Oh, I forgot to pour a shot. Damn it. I have to wait for a little bit. Hopefully you guys had yesterday off. Excuse me. Coffee burps. You get coffee burps? I get that shit all the time. Today, we are resetting the board on defense. We're assessing the 2024 recruiting class on the defensive side of the ball. Did the offense a few days ago. Now we're going to look at the defense and finally getting some freaking commitments. Thank God. Some 5 stars. A 5-star at least. So let's talk about the defensive board and some of these guys that are in decision mode here in July. So we've got what do we have? Our recruiting class is at 18 commitments with the addition of Justin Scott. We really need to continue to get these 5 stars on defense. Dylan Stewart, we've got the crystal balls in there. So let's talk about these guys. And where we stand on some of our top targets. Larry Johnson does still have the fastball, closing up these commits. He had 8 visitors over the last month, over June. Darian Mayo committed to Clemson the week after visiting. 4-star D tackle from Louisiana, Dominic McKinley, is a heavy LSU lean right now. 4-star Nigel Smith visited Ohio State 5 times in the last year and a half, but Ohio State is nowhere on his board. Oklahoma looks like the shoe in. I guess he wants to stay close to his home in Texas. So yeah, Nigel Smith to Oklahoma most likely. Then we got the commitment from 5-star D tackle Justin Scott. Big man, 9939 is his ranking. He's 6'4", 310, number 14 player overall, number 3 at his position. First 5-star on the defensive side of the ball in this 24 class, but might not be the last. Buckeyes appear to be the leader for Edric Houston, the 5-star out of Buford, Georgia. He visited a couple weeks ago, then took his last visit of the month of June to Alabama. Sounds like we're still in the lead there. Somehow Bama was not able to turn the tide. Shocking. I'm surprised, honestly, not being a smartass there for once. 5-star edge Dylan Stewart. All right, now this one just recently popped up. We got 3 crystal balls from 3 of the best crystal ballers out there, right? The 5-star from Maryland visited South Carolina last in his recruiting visits. The Gamecocks think they're leading, but Ohio State, with those 3 crystal balls, I would say, no, you're probably not leading, actually. So it appears to be the Buckeyes, but we're also dealing with Miami and South Carolina. I'm seeing some talk on message boards and whatnot about Miami throwing, NIL money at him. So this could come down to a bidding war. If it does come down to a bidding war, I'm not feeling good because the Buckeyes have said that they're not going to play that game. So maybe the foundations and the cohesions and all those things and the O Club or whatever the hell, all those people can get in there and mix it up and win the bidding war, but Ohio State itself is out on that. So then you got the 4-star Jaden Jackson. Last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of momentum for Texas. He took his last official visit to Texas, originally from Indianapolis. Keep that in mind. He camped with Coach Johnson over in Columbus as an 8th grader, currently goes to IMG in Florida. But so you got Houston, Stewart, and Jackson likely to make a decision in July. And these are huge decisions for Coach J. Let's see. We've already got a couple dominoes fell let's see if we can finish this and finish it strong. One I did want to mention, 4-star Booker Pickett Jr. from Tampa, 6'3", 205. He's a 4-star, 9'4", 1'8". He is nationally ranked 132 and 10th at his position. He has visited Ohio State, Florida State, and Miami each 3 times. So I think he probably stays closer to home, whether it's Miami and South Florida or Florida State up in the Panhandle. Who knows? So just wanted to bring him up as another option because he's been offered and has visited. Let's talk linebackers. We had 3 uncommitted linebackers visit in June. 3-star Nicholas Rodriguez from St. Thomas Aquinas, 4-star Kingston Viliamu-Asa from St. John Bosco, and then 4-star Edwin Spillman from Tennessee. In the meantime, since we last talked defense, Nicholas Rodriguez committed to Missouri. Don't ask me why. Then it comes down to Kingston Viliamu-Asa and Edwin Spillman. They're most likely to make their decisions here in the coming weeks. Viliamu-Asa, keep in mind, was the first player Ohio State offered in the class of 24. So hopefully he remembers that and it means something to him. Looks like his decision comes down to USC versus Ohio State and Notre Dame kind of running a third place there. So Ohio State and USC neck and neck there. As far as Edwin Spillman goes, he's from Nashville, Tennessee, and supposedly he's deciding between Tennessee and Ohio State. I think he stays home and goes to Tennessee. So kind of all our eggs are in the Viliamu-Asa basket. It's a lovely basket, painted up nicely. Anyway, let's talk corners. We know we got Bryce West in the fold, and I'm counting Miles Lockhart, the 4-star from Chandler, Arizona, as a Buckeye right now, even though he's not announcing until it's the 6th. That's Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday the 6th. So Buckeyes are a heavy favorite. He hasn't visited anywhere else. Buckeyes, he said outright, that have been the leader for like a year and a half now. So Miles Lockhart is a Buckeye. He's in the fold. Then you got Aaron Scott, of course. We're all waiting on Aaron Scott. This kid's taken us on quite the roller coaster ride, hasn't he? And it's going to continue for a few more weeks. He is a high priority to the Buckeyes, and they made that obvious. But so July 30th, actually, is his dad's birthday, and it's also Michigan's barbecue at the Big House. Now you got people on both sides of the fence here. He would never, commit to the team his dad hates. His dad's big Buckeye supporter, big Buckeye fan. I didn't even go to Michigan for Aaron Scott's junior's visit. His mom went. So it's going to be a long month. Brace yourselves. Michigan fans think that he's going to commit during the barbecue, but he can't be there. This is just for people that are committed. So I don't know what the deal is there. So I don't see Aaron Scott being a Michigander. 4-star Teron Nichols. He recently committed to Kentucky, so he's out. He's from Cincinnati. He's a track guy. I would have liked to have him as a 4th corner if we had the option, but good luck. Anyway, now it's up to Tim Walton to crank up the heat on 5-star Kobe Black. He's gotten crystal balls to Texas. I know that OSU's running a second place, race right now, but we got to crank it up. No more visiting, so you're going to have to maintain that relationship and try and do your salesmanship, Tim Walton. Safeties, we got the 4-star Jalen McClain, versatile safety that can play multiple positions in the secondary. And he's already in the fold. You got 4-star IMG safety Jordan Johnson-Rubel from Texas, committed to Texas. Boom, done. Now on to the next one. This one's a huge one. We need another 5-star. This one would be in the secondary. Georgia safety KJ Bolden. Buckeyes are in an even fight with Georgia in this recruitment. Decision coming. Oh shit! I just saw that. Was it August 6th? Shit! I should have fucking had that ready. I think August 5th. My bad. That was fast. Aha. No, not really. So KJ's announcement is August 5th, really pushing it off there. So we'll see. Buckeyes also hosted 5-star and Georgia commit Peyton Woodyard back in June, but he's probably flipping to USC or sticking with his Georgia commitment. I imagine he stays home. Then you got 4-star Zaquan Patterson from Chaminade Prep, teammate of Jeremiah Smith. Visited unofficially in June, but that's it. No official, and is a heavy Miami lean. 4-star Brandon Jacob hasn't visited, and 4-star Jacob Good took an unofficial visit in March, but he's down to like Auburn and Alabama, it looks like. So those two guys I would scratch off the list realistically. So it looks like my ideal secondary would be Scott West, Miles Lockhart, KJ Bolden, and Jalen McClain. That's a nice fucking secondary. You got 2 outside corners. You got Miles Lockhart that's going to play the slot, the inside corner / safety, whatever the fuck. And KJ Bolden and Jalen McClain at safety. Oh, geez. That's a great lineup, man. So you got like 2.5 corners and 2.5 safeties. So we'll see if the Buckeyes crank it up on Kobe Black and Zaquan Patterson to get an extra guy in there. I'm not sure. Buckeyes don't work with a really deep recruiting board. They go heavy after a limited number of guys. They don't spray the infield like Michigan does with hundreds, over 300 offers. Ohio State puts out like 130 in this 24 class. So as far as the defense goes, this is what I'm calling my defense. I'm starting D-line. We want 4 to 6. Justin Scott, Edric Houston in. He's a Buckeye. Jaden Jackson. Shit. I'm saying we got Jaden Jackson. Booker Pickett, I think it might be on the outside looking in. So I got 4 right there. And we don't know about Dylan Stewart. We'll see what happens with him. Would love to have him. I can't count him in the class just yet, just because of that NIL thing lingering out there. But so we'll see. Linebacker, I got all 3 of them in: Pierce, Stover, and Kingston Viliamuasa. Corner, I got West, Scott, Lockhart, and then safety, Jalen McClain, and probably KJ Bolden. I think we just get 2 safeties, like official safeties, So, how do you feel about that? All right, let me know what you think in the comments. Hit me up anytime. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.